Christmas pretty lights.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Mike here. Hope you're having a great day or night. Today's video, guys, I'll show you some returns. See if we got scammed out of returns. We'll see if they're legitimate returns. Thought it'd be interesting to show you part of the business, because that is part of the business, getting returns. There's no doubt about it. I'll also show you what sold recently. Other than that, staying busy, listing items, trying to make a buck or two. So let's see what we do today. Okay, let's play what got returned, and let's see if we got scammed or if there was some legitimate beef. Open up this first package here. All right, this one here, this seller or this buyer said there were some holes in the back of this shirt, this polo shirt, so they bring it back to me like this. I never use tissue paper. Smells, I can smell something like they sprayed perfume on it. Said there were some holes in the back. Let's see. I don't see any holes at all. He said there's like 15 little holes. Oh, no, I do see them. Okay, there are some holes here. Kind of odd. It looks like a perfect square there. I definitely would have noticed this when I was listing the item, but it is what it is. So we refund on the buyer. Oh my God, it stinks. You know what it smells like? Somebody sprayed like Clorox, like that heavy aerosol. It's terrible. So we'll refund them that. More junk. What's this one here? This is another, what is this one? All right, let's see here. Second notice. I don't know what this is. All right, here's a shirt. Look at how it came back to me. They cut the original bag I put it in. I think the buyer just said, I want to return this shirt. I mean, look at this, how this came. So this is a Paramore shirt here. Sniff test, yeah, it smells like somebody wore it, that's for sure. It's perfume or body odor on it. But I don't really see anything really wrong with it. So we'll refund the buyer the money, and we'll relist that shirt there. All right, and the last one I believe is a Amazon return. Let's see what they got for me in store for me today. And they open up. Oh, what we got in here? A little cheapskis way of shipping. We've got a cassette tape sticks. My original bag here. And let's see what's wrong with the tape. I do test all my tapes. I fully rewind them, because always be kind and rewind. So sticks was definitely played, as you can see there, because I rewind side one all the way back. Don't see anything really truly wrong with this, but I guess the only way to really determine that is to test it and play it. So we'll refund the buyer that there. So yeah, there's some basic returns. Returns are part of the business, that is for sure. All right, I just listed this Timberwolves jersey, and originally sold it and it got returned. It's got some major flaws with it. It's got some holes, some staining. Paid $2 for this at a garage sale some time ago, and it was just in a pile of returns that I got that I finally got around to rephotographing and relisting them. But I want to go over some things here with you guys briefly about just eBay and better practices, right? As you can see from my photos, I always take a nice clean shot with the background being white, and you know, I kind of spell everything out. You know, there's a shot of the back, tags, etc. There's the seams kind of ripped there, there's stains, a little closer shot there of the jersey. So I go into a little detail here, and again, this is only for something for $15. I'm just trying to get rid of it. If it doesn't sell, obviously, then I'll probably donate it, but I want to show you guys something when you're just kind of looking on eBay, for example, right? Let's do a comparison here on eBay for something very similar here. And I want to go over a couple things with you guys, right? You know, I hear talk about people that when they go to the thrift shop, they buy clothing, and it's kind of a touchy subject. Do you wash the clothes, or, you know, do you not? Me personally, I don't wash them unless there's a stain or something I'm trying to get out of it, et cetera, et cetera. You know, I find it very interesting, though, the people that say that they do wash their clothes, but they'll throw their clothing on like a dirty floor, right? And I'm going to go through these photos here and show you guys just the difference. Again, the difference in what quality will bring you, right? There's my photo. Now let's look at some of this. All right. Again, shot on the carpet there. Is the carpet super clean? Can you eat off the carpet? I never understood why people throw their clothing on the floor. Here you got the hanger approach. Okay, here you got little guy put a little mannequin. Look at how wrinkled that is. I mean, is that an attractive photograph there? It's terrible. And I guess I'm being, you know, I am criticizing here. I'm doing it just because have some standards when it comes to your business, right? Here's a shot. Looks like, you know, they've got on a white poster board. Here's another hanger approach. Here's the back shot. You know, some good photos here. You know, it's on a back. But here's another one on the carpet. Just lay down the carpet. I mean, you know, to each his own. But, you know, ask yourself here, if you're priding yourself on selling items from a thrift store and you wash them, but yet you throw it on the floor to photograph it, does that make any sense? A lot of germs and dirt on the floor. But again, that's just one of the topics that we're talking about in regards to just, you know, professionalism and having your business stand out. Here, you know, this looks like they shot it in their garage. Here's another one. Look how wrinkled that is. It's just, you know, it's amazing. Here, you probably need some color, lighting. That one here, who knows what color that is. There's another hanger shot, laid flat. There's another carpet deal, you know. I guess to each is his own, but I think that's why, you know, I kind of stand out a little bit more on eBay with my items, you know. Here's a nice looking shot here. You know, he's got a white backdrop. It's not perfect, but it's presentable. Look at this one. You know, it's just, come on, man. Right? Here's somebody trying to figure it out but doesn't understand the crop feature. You know, maybe they've got everything down right correctly, but maybe shoot from above, right? And you'll get a better shot there. They went $49 for that jersey. Never going to happen. You know, and so on. So I just wanted to, here's another one. Just slap down on the freaking table there. With who knows what's there? There's a mess, some boxes, some underwear, some socks. Doesn't matter because we're in a hurry to sell. Here, this looks like, this one's crazy. Is this one on a chair? Or is that one of those, like, handicap chairs that people put by the toilets? I don't know. I can't tell. Again, you know, to each is his own. This one, he's got it folded for whatever reason. I don't know what that is. Just, you know, I'm not saying I'm perfect, guys. I'm just saying I've been doing this for a long time. And I think at the end of the day, you know, having professional photos, caring about your items, if you're washing them, why are we throwing them on the ground, you know, et cetera, et cetera. You know, so take for what you get out of what I just said. Maybe you might want to improve your photographs. Maybe you want to start getting your clean thrift store used clothing that you just spent all the money on by using laundry detergent and washing it, but instead of throwing it on the floor. Maybe invest in a mannequin. Maybe just put it on a hanger and hang it from a door. Whatever it is, you know, find out truly what works for you. I understand everybody has different approaches to reselling. And again, you know, you got to find out what truly works for you. But I've talked to thousands of resellers. I've looked at thousands of eBay stores. And, you know, you can't shortcut things, guys. I mean, you could try it and do it. And you could say to me, Mike, no, I do it this way. And I make $10 million every month. You know, great. If you're doing something that's working for you, that's amazing. Again, you know, it's focusing on the detail of your product, right? It's not about how many you listed today. That's great if you are, and you've got a system down and you've listed 30,000 items. But if they're all items that are, you know, shot off toilet bowls, or they're shot off of a dirty couch or a dirty garage floor, is that really the vibe you want to give to your customers when they're shopping for used clothing, right? You know, I think at some point with the way reselling goes, you know, you start to get to be, when you're, hey, I'm doing this seriously, you step it up a notch, right? If you look at Amazon, you know, you look at their photographs, they got all the listings there. Majority for the most part looks really nice to some extent. You know, it's the users that come in here where it's kind of like I like to call them lazy sellers. The sellers that just want to, you know, speed through listings, and they really don't care, right? They're just like, oh, this will sell. They don't care what the photographs look like. that when you look around at eBay, honestly, is it really a professional place to sell? I'm just asking you this question. Because you look around, and again, I have high standards. I've been doing this for a long time. But I look around sometimes, and I just literally laugh to myself. And I'm like, my God, you know, there's a huge difference between these ugly photos and these ugly, terrible descriptions, terrible photos, et cetera, to somebody who's another level ahead of you, you know? And again, to each is his own. If you're doing this and you're making all this money, that's amazing, right? But I think at the end of the day, you know, for me and the way I run my business, everything is professional. Everything is spelled out. Pictures look amazing. And I think I get more sales that way. I'm just pointing out that what I see wrong, right? Again, when I say that you're looking at eBay and you're like, man, look at the round. Legitimate, look around at all the different listings. You'll see laziness, laziness, and laziness. And then, you know, the 1% of people that are actually selling things with great photos and great descriptions, they stick out like a sore thumb. And most of the time when you look at those seller accounts, you'll see they're selling items, and they're selling items for maybe a little bit more money than the marketplace. And, you know, I think that you look at their feedback, and there's nothing but positive. You know, you start looking at some of these sloppy photos, some of the feedback. I mean, it took 10 days to ship out, or item is not as described, or shirt was a different color, et cetera, et cetera. You know, just take pride in your work is really what I'm trying to say, and find out what works for you. All right, let's dive into what I sold. Showed you guys this item that came in the Tekken 5 case, so it was like a double treat. So I paid 50 cents for that. It was divided by 2, so I paid a quarter for this Tekken 4. Sony PlayStation 2 from 2002 Greatest Hits, disc only, and this sold for $5.48 shipped. Picked this up at the same thrift shop from last week. Had 50 cents in this Roger Clemens MVP baseball for the Nintendo Entertainment System from 1991. Fully tested and works, cleaned the pins. It was good to go. Not a high-priced game here, but ended up selling for $4.98 shipped. This also came from the same place last week. Paid 50 cents for the Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves demo disc from the Sony PlayStation 2. It was brand new and sealed, and this sold for $18.45 shipped. Paid $1 for this at the thrift shop, listed last night, sold within a couple hours. It's a TC Fashion men's beige zip-up outdoors hunting fishing cotton vest size large. This sold for $16 plus $4 shipping for a total of $20 shipped. Now look at this photo. This is something you'd see in like Macy's or some high-quality online store. Again, it's, you know, having pride in what you're doing, guys. It doesn't take much to make photographs like this. Paid $2 at the thrift shop for this. Vineyard Vines Men's Golf Performance Red Striped Coca-Cola shirt, medium. It was new with tags. This sold for $30.60 plus $4 shipping for a total of $34.60 shipped. $449 of 500 on day 34. We are making it happen. It's always good to have visual goals. We will get there. Just a matter of time. Now, I understand I might come off as being cocky, but I've sold over $1 million over the years of used thrift store clothing, guys. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. I have a course. I have a website. One of the courses was Capitalizing Clothing. Sold a lot of that course to people. It helped a lot of people out there on the right ways, how to sell clothing, what to look for, how to photograph, the whole 9 yards, right? I make these videos and come on YouTube here to make a difference, to help people, to encourage people, to motivate people, to do the things that you need to do to take care of your family, for your life, to put money in your pocket. I do appreciate all of you guys that watch me, all the support that I get, all the thumbs up, all the comments. You guys are great, and I'm going to keep making videos here. There's just days where sometimes I look at things and I go, man, that's not the right way, or if that's the right way, it looks ridiculous, right? Again, have pride in your business, right? Believe in your business, put time and effort in your business, actually care about your business, and guess what will happen? With a little work, with some effort, and managing your time, you can make this happen, okay? You can start putting money in your pocket. You can start saving money. You don't have to go out there and be a slave to, you know, corporate America. You can go out there and make a good living reselling. Hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm sure I'll get some slack in this video, but sometimes, you know, I like to rant and I like to get people motivated. I like to say, listen, this is right and this is wrong. You know, again, I'm just some guy on the internet here
Do what you do. Find out what works for you. Till next time, I'm out of here. Peace. Vlog over.